don't see it like that. You guys tell me. I mean, if I'm recommending things like soap operas from the 1970s that actually criticize American consumerism, by the way, I'm speaking of Mary Hartman. And what else has been on recommendation corner? Pickles? Sorry, bro. Pickles aren't... it's not even like I give you guys a brand. I just talk about pickles all the time and capers. I mean, of course. All-time priority, fries, watching TV. Tots. In fact, if I ever get interviewed again or ever have anybody ask me questions, I really, truly want to say, sure, but only if you ask me about food and TV. And that's it. That's all I want. If you have... And hey, speaking of, if any of you guys have any questions about Young and the Restless, Mary Hartman, the 80s classic Dallas, 80s classic Give Me a Break, 90s classic 15, Melrose Place, Beverly Hills 90210. Any of those, send me the questions. I beg you to send me questions. Or if you have any questions about food or... in fact, it reminds me a little of... I've been telling you guys about the TV show Mary Hartman, that I'm watching from the 70s, and I highly recommend it, starring Louise Lasser. And try to find an episode on YouTube if you don't want to commit, but I really recommend, if you still have a DVD player, get the DVDs and get into it. If you're into, I mean, I don't know. I'm pretty sure, I don't know this, but I'm pretty sure Twin Peaks was very influenced by Mary Hartman. You wouldn't know that offhand. But it is... I don't even know how to explain it. I feel like I'm doing a horrible job talking today. So let's let the bots speak. Bots know how to speak, right?
I love music. I love music. I love listening to music. I love TV.
Oh, yeah.
A lot of old shows I've been watching. Currently, I'm watching Mary Hartman, and also Peyton Place. That's one of them.
That's right. I remember you saying you saw on a TV show, you had never seen this done in real life, but I grew up with it. And the TV show you saw where people at dinner would have a stack of white bread on the table, and you always wanted to experience that. And I was like, oh, I grew up with a stack of white bread on the table. What was that show?
That was All in the Family.
Oh.
Yeah, and then the other night I saw it on Mary Hartman.
Oh, you did?
Which I will say, those are both created by Norman Lear. Those are both Norman Lear shows. So my question to Norman Lear is that, did you grow up in a house with white bread and butter on the table? not even like sliced bread. We're talking like Wonder Bread.
Oh yeah, that's all it was. We had a thing of...
The Archie Bunker was basically his dad.
I did not know that, but I know I love Norman Lear, and I'm going to back up Damien on Mary Hartman. Mary Hartman is just the most outrageously good and rare show. I've never seen anything like it. Damien's gotten to watch way more of it than I have, but anyway.
I will say that it is, if you have not seen Mary Hartman, I don't know what your bank accounts look like. Spend the money.
Yeah.
Find Mary Hartman, the DVD collection, if you even have a DVD player, and go and buy it. It's not streaming. It's so worth it. It is the craziest show and most creative show you will ever watch.
Yeah.
And it was a soap opera, by the way.
Yeah, it was on every day, but nighttime, right?
Yeah, I believe every night, yeah.
And if you don't know Louise Lasser, look into Louise Lasser, and look into her SNL performance. I mean, it's there's nothing like this, and there's never been anything like it since. I heard that somebody, I don't know who, somebody from some news show that I don't watch, is remaking it. And I really hope it doesn't happen. I don't know. I will be murderous if it actually goes through. I think it's a very bad idea. And Damien, do you recommend any streaming services?
No, not a one. I hate them all.
Yeah, you kind of like the Criterion one.
Oh yeah, Criterion's pretty great actually. Criterion Collection's pretty great. That's the one I would say I'd recommend.
What do you think about YouTube?
I don't like YouTube. YouTube reminds me of a landfill. It's like, this is where you go. Like, I'll say this as a musician. This is why I don't make music videos anymore, because they just end up on the landfill of what is YouTube. YouTube is a landfill. It is a moving picture landfill. It's like full of just, I don't know, nonsense. I don't like YouTube personally.
All right. You seem to watch a lot of YouTube for someone who doesn't like it.
No, I don't actually. And in fact, if I'm ever looking up something on YouTube, it's for like reference. I'll give an example of this. The other day I was writing this song. I'm still writing it actually. And it's inspired by this guy who took hostage of a TV station. Not the one that Bill Close, not that one.
Oh, a different one.
It's a different one.